Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about Gary Doberman and James Wan are gonna make a live action Gargoyles television series. I can't believe they are going to do this because it's about time. For those who don't know, Gargoyles were one of the greatest cartoon animated series of all time that came out 30 years ago in the 90s. Basically, Disney wanted to make their very own Batman the Animated Series, something that was more darker and different from what they was used to, with a bunch of almost like comedy skits of like cartoon series and that of like Chippendales and DuckTales and stuff like that. Chippendale, that's what I'm saying. Chippendale. Anyway, they wanted something more darker, something for teens, something to compete with Batman the Animated Series. So they created Gargoyles. It was very dark. It was very gritty, and it was very rich in mythology of like Celtic stuff and Scottish and sorcery and cybernetics and stuff like that. It was a huge hit. But after the first two seasons, they didn't get the ratings they wanted to compete with the juggernaut of Batman. So they canceled it. And then, what was it? Disney, ABC Kids, or whatever it was called. Saturday mornings, they picked it up for a third season, and it was complete garbage. It was retitled The Chronicles of Goliath, and nobody liked it. Not even the creator liked it. In fact, the reason why it sucked, all the original creators and writers and drawers and stuff like that were fired after the second season, and they had a brand new team doing the third. And Gargoyles was really cool. It was basically a clan of these monstrous gargoyles that by daylight they turn to stone. At night they're flesh and bone, and they protect the castle. Only one of them has a name, their leader Goliath. Anyway, so something happened and the sorcerer got pissed and he encased everybody in like stone. But only a few of them were away. And so by daytime, these like barbarian type people came in and they busted up the gargoyles, killing them all, except for the ones that were away. So when night came around, only those few that survived wanted revenge. And so Goliath was so heartbroken. Actually, first, what was it? The Magus, I think his name was. He thought that like the princess had died. It's the fault of the gargoyle. So he made the rest of them go to sleep forever and ever and ever. So then Goliath came back with what is it? I thought it's been a long time. Goliath went to go like rescue the princess, and then he's all like, "Oh, what did you do?" Blah blah stuff like that. And so he's all like, put me under your spell and stuff like that. So then about what is that? Like 1,000 years later, Xanatos heard the legend. The only way to break the spell is to make the castle rise above the heavens, and so he made it like really, really tall, and it broke the spell. Only for the gargoyles to be living in the 90s, in New York City, away from like Scotland and stuff like that. And then it just went to all the craziness. Xanatos was like the bad guy. They didn't know it. He became their enemy, then their ally. They met tons of other enemies. One of the dead, gargoyles was a cyborg. Then there was the whole Demona thing and Macbeth. And it took a lot from like Hamlet and everything. It was a really cool cartoon. And it's about time it's getting a live action treatment. Sadly, however, I do wonder if Disney Plus can pull it off. You gotta have the look right. Seriously, if they go the CGI route, they're not gonna be able to do it. I mean, we all saw what happened with She-Hulk. They need prosthetic suits. I don't care if they can barely move in them or not. They're gonna need them. It's not gonna work if they do CGI. It is not going to work. But I bet you anything they're gonna go that route. Then the casting is crucial. Will the people who do the live action, performers, will they also be voicing it? Will they get the voice cast of the originals? Ed Asner has died. Also, what about the human people? Jonathan Frakes is real. I think that's his name, right? From Star Trek. next generation, he's really old now. So will he be able to play it? Will the actress who plays Elisa Maza, will she come back? Like, the possibilities, you know? Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.